वागादिरोगान् सततानुसक्तान् अशेषकायः प्रसृतान् शेषान् औत्सुक्यमोहारतिजानजङ्घान् यो पूर्ववैद्याय नमोऽस्तु तस्मै यो पूर्ववैद्याय नमोऽस्तु तस्मै यो पूर्ववैद्याय नमोऽस्तु तस्मै. Dear friends, I welcome you all on this very last day of 6 days interactive program on pulse diagnosis or Nadi Pariksha. We have gone through the history of pulse diagnosis, the anatomy and physiology of pulse diagnosis, then we learned where to examine the pulse, and we also learned the 5 various levels in the pulse and what is to be understood in those 5 levels. Today's lecture, we will divide it into 2 parts. First part is knowing about the technological advances in the pulse diagnosis. And second part will be solving a case in the light of the information we have collected in those 5 levels. So let us begin with, because today we have lesser people yet joined, so I want the case solving program to be as a second part, not as the first part. Mohammad Bhai, if you have some questions, please type it out, because that will help me to understand your questions. It will be very difficult for us to interrupt in between. So what is the technology? If you go through the history of pulse diagnosis, you find that the pulse diagnosis was very common examination tool even in modern medicine till 17th century. Thereafter it started getting down. But in early 20th century, the first machine came, which was the sphygmograph, a pointer attached to the pulse and the second end attached to carbonated paper, where the graphs could have been made. And many of the variations in the pulse were observed through that, the sphygmograph, which was not in very much use. After it was tonometer, because every pulsation alters the tone of the artery, so tonometers were used. That didn't work. Then electronic, like ECG, few people developed an algorithm depending on the electrical current passing through the arteries. One was Veda pulse, the other original, the older one is electronic tridosha graph, ETG, developed by Dr. Deshbandhuji Bajpayee, Kanpur. And second one was by Dr. Engineer Oleg Sorokin of Russia, Veda pulse. Due to some unknown reason, the concept of ETG was not percolated, or probably it was not well understood and accepted by the officials of Ayurveda in those days, when Dr. Deshabandhu presented his work with CCRS, CCIM, Ayush Ministry, but unfortunately it never really popped up. Very few people are aware about it. Then in 2000, there was one software developed by Dr. Shaji Shahjan Trivandrum to analyze the dosha concept with the understanding and algorithm developed through symptomatology. After Veda Pulse, it was the turn of the first indigenous pulse technology, which was totally been based on the principles of Ayurveda alone, and that was in 2004. Dr. Aniruddha Joshi, a PhD from IIT Mumbai, an engineer by qualification, he developed pulse analysis technology as his PhD program in IIT Mumbai. And in 2014, he launched it as Nadi Tarangini after multi-central studies done with the machine. This machine, even today, is the only machine purely based on Ayurvedic algorithm, and it is now being in use at various institutions for diagnostic and prognostic purposes. Recently, a PhD has been awarded to a doctor who was who used Nadi Tarangini machine for understanding the effect of treatment and diagnosis of Grudrasi. There are multiple researches been done by Atra Innovation, the mother company which marketed Nadi Tarangini. In 2018, at the end of 17 and the 18 first, one engineer from Hyderabad launched another machine called Nadi Swara. It was acoustic plethysmograph. Nadi Tarangini is a pressure plethysmograph. Earlier two were electrical plethysmographs, and then Nadi Swara came into existence. It was acoustic, understanding that Nadi, when it moves through the artery, the blood when flow through the artery, makes a sound. If we use a good sensitive microphone to pick up those sounds, it can give variations in the graph. And a single point machine came into existence, that was Nadi Swara. In this entire period, multiple health bands and smart watches come in existence. All used plethysmography as their basis for analysis of the pulse. In this COVID situation, almost every household has been introduced to pulse oximeter. Pulse oximeter is another pulse analysis technology with the help of photo plethysmography. I am working with IIT Mumbai, IIT Bombay's Department Biomedical Engineering and Technology Innovation Center since 2014, where we have developed two machines. One is intelligent multi-level pulse analysis technology, that is ImpulseSat, which was very well appreciated even by our Honorable Prime Minister. And second, which is in the process, unfortunately this lockdown has delayed the process. It was an technology is going to invade every single part of healthcare, and so it will be pulse diagnosis also. If you check out all the diagnostic tools which are available in medical field, almost 45 to 50% of them are now based with AI based machine learning programs and algorithms. The ECG, the blood counts, the blood examinations, the histopathology, even the fundoscopies. If you have heard the study done by Google Health or Google AI in Health, pub- published in 2019 on the Google Foundation Day, they did a study of examining the optic artery, the retina. It is similar, like radial artery, we are examining with the fingers. They examined with the photograph, the radial artery. Fundoscopy was done and a photograph was selected. And then this was done in India, not in America. It was done at Shankara Nethralaya, India's most leading ophthalmic hospital. The study revealed that with the help of proper analysis of the fundoscopic photographs, the diagnosis of the diseases like diabetes, hypertension, ischemic heart disease can be made 3 to 5 years in advance of manifestation. Remember, in advance of manifestation. So, it is when we are talking about retinal artery, it is same as doing a nadi pariksha with the camera. I want to show you one technology. There are two freely available on Play Store. You can use both. If you can see my screen, you will find one Ayu Rhythm, a green dot next to Ayu, in between Ayush Darpan and Nirok Street, Ayu Rhythm. And on the top, it is Vita Pulse. Can you see this? The brown color and the mark of pulsation. Vita Pulse, VITA PULSE. These are applications which are available on Play Store, free to download, and can be used for diagnosis of the pulse, out of which Vita Pulse is a Russian phenomena and it diagnoses the frequency of the pulsation through the rear camera, while Ayu Rhythm helps you to analyze the pulse. Can you see? What Pitta Kapha, Prakruti and Vikruti, both are identified. You can test it by a very simple method. Now I touched the test now and then I found it Sparshana test. How to do that? It's a 30. Yeah, you can touch this OK and keep your finger on the front camera. When it is on the front camera, it continues to check the pulse. Only problem with this, it requires good amount of external light source because it is using the front camera, so the light source of the smartphone cannot be used. If it would have been the back rear camera, then the flashlight could be used, which has been done by Vitapulse. This, after 30 seconds, gives an analysis. I'm just keeping my fingers up there, and you can find some green line showing the progress of the examination down there. And then this entire phenomena is analyzed and you get the information. This is IU rhythm. And over a period, it is being getting well developed and results of the Prakruti and the Vikruti, the superficial level, can be well matched with your manual finding. So, coming days, many of such technologies are going to come to the market. But to understand the technology and to use it in your day to day practice, you need to know what is pulse diagnosis and the manual method. When sometimes technology don't work, you have to always verify the findings of the technology. So that verification is only possible if you are aware about manual technology. You can see the altered one. So when I go for detailed results, there is one called detailed results. So I touch view detailed results and it gives me everything what is required from the pulse. Akruti, Vega, systolic Akruti, diastolic Akruti, and it indicates how much is the pulse pressure, how much is the stiffness index, how is the pulse morphology, how is the tal heart rate variability, and what is oxygen saturation. All these findings can easily be made available with this technology called iUrhythm. You can all download it and use it. It's a wonderful phenomenon. So once we are aware about these technological advances, how it can be used. I am associated with multiple people, including this. If you go here and try to search, then you can find my photograph. Can you see me there? I'm their advisor, consultant, and almost I am associated with every single technology which is available in India. I'm using all of them because it helps me to understand the pulse of the patient in a better sense. After saying all this, let me be very clear, absolutely clear, that as on today, despite of all these advances, manual pulse diagnosis is the best available option because it can examine at 5 levels. Number one. Second, it is free of cost. Third, doesn't require any damn instrument. Fourth, this is fastest, 90 seconds. If you really practice it regularly, you can always end up in a correct diagnosis because it is so simple. It is so easy. So my request to all is keep practicing all those 5 levels. There are certain precautions one must take. First, don't examine the pulse of a person who has just got out of sleep. Unless the patient is bedridden, don't examine the patient when he is lying. Third, don't examine the patient immediately after food, immediately after exercise, and immediately after sex. That gives you wrong information. So give some time. Ideally, it is said in the books that pulse to be examined in the early morning hours, संधि काल, रात्रि और दिवस दिन का संधि काल पे नाड़ी चेक करना चाहिए। शायद एडमिटेड पेशेंट के लिए यह आसान होता होगा। कुछ वैद्यों को मैंने देखा है जो आज भी इस तरीके से बुलाते हैं और नाड़ी देखते हैं। कुछ और भी वैद्य अलग अलग जगह पर है जो सवेरे 3:30-4 बजे बुलाते हैं रुग्ण को। अब मेरा मानना अलग है। मैं जैसे मुंबई जैसे शहर में प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ, यहाँ पर पेशेंट को सवेरे 6:30 बजे बुलाना, तो उसको 25-30 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करके आना है। इन सर्टन केसेस जो बाहर गांव से आ रहे हैं उनको इससे भी ज़्यादा, तो वो ट्रैवलिंग का इम्पैक्ट उन पर होगा। उससे बेटर आइडिया मैंने ढूंढ के निकाली है, जिससे हमको सटीक, बिल्कुल हम जैसे सवेरे नाड़ी देखते हैं उसी तरीके की नाड़ी मिलती है। वो है पेशेंट को कुछ भी खाने के 2.5 से 3 घंटे बाद बुलाना। नंबर 1, बुलाने के बाद उसे 10 मिनट के लिए अपने वेटिंग रूम में ध्यान करने के लिए कहना। सांस को ले छोड़े, सांस को ले छोड़े, और इस पूरे दौरान अपने बीमारी पर ध्यान नियंत्रित करना। इसके बाद जब आप नाड़ी परीक्षा करते हो तो ऑलमोस्ट लाइक मॉर्निंग सिचुएशन बन जाती है। एक्सटर्नल इम्पैक्ट कम से कम हो जाता है। आपको डे का साइकिल, रात का साइकिल याद रखना कंपलसरी है, उससे छुट्टी नहीं हो सकती आपकी, ये मस्ट है। वही अहोरात्रि भुक्तानाम के अंत मध्य अधिका क्रम, रसों का होने वाला परिणाम आपको ध्यान में रखना जरूरी है। नाड़ी परीक्षा करते वक्त ये सभी चीजें आपको हैंडी होनी चाहिए। मैं अक्सर कहता हूँ कि दोष धातु बल का पूरी जानकारी होनी चाहिए। एक सवाल सबके मन में पहले दिन से दौड़ रहा है, मैं जानता हूँ, कि दाहिने हाथ की नाड़ी पुरुषों की और बाएं हाथ की नाड़ी स्त्रियों की देखनी चाहिए। ऐसे किताबों में लिखा है। कुछ भाषांतरकार या कुछ वैद्य जो प्रैक्टिस करते हैं इस पे बड़ा स्टिक रहते हैं। मेरा अपना मानना इससे थोड़ा अलग है। मैं मानता हूं कि नाड़ी दोनों हाथ की देखनी चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर नाड़ी में हमको परिवर्तन मिलता है दोनों हाथ में, तो वो उस मार्ग में कुछ ना कुछ विकृति का निदर्शक है। इसलिए नाड़ी दोनों हाथ की देखनी चाहिए। जैसे अगस्त्य परंपरा है, लाड परंपरा। लाड परंपरा में ये मानते हैं कि शरीर अर्धनारी नटेश्वर जैसा होता है, जिसमें वामांग जो है वो स्त्री का होता है और दक्षिणांग जो है वो पुरुष का होता है। इसलिए भी दोनों हाथ की नाड़ी देखनी चाहिए। चाइनीज नाड़ी परीक्षा में दोनों हाथ की नाड़ी देखी जाती है। भारत में जो प्रधान नाड़ी परीक्षा की विधा है उसमें से 2 विधा में दोनों हाथ की नाड़ी देखी जाती है, 2 में पुरुष के दक्षिण हाथ की और स्त्रियों के बाएं हाथ की देखी जाती है। मैंने तकरीबन 20,000 पेशेंट देखने के बाद ये निष्कर्ष पर आया हूँ कि दोनों नाड़ी देखने में कोई खास परिवर्तन होता नहीं है। पर आफ्टर सेइंग दिस, I would request you to do one thing. It's a common understanding of the common people that the male pulse has to be examined on the right side and female pulse has to be examined on the left side. So start with right hand of the male and left hand of the female, and then if you check other hands, they have no problem. Their problem is initiation of the pulse reading. That has to be done in the right hand of the male and left hand of the female, not for the scientific reasons, not for the scientific reasons which are supported by any system, but for the sake of psychological pacification of the common trade in Indian population. So this is what one need to keep it in mind. May I request you to write down a case. Please write down a case which I am going to share with you. And requesting you, after the entire 5 levels have been told to you, please try to write down the answers as per the levels we have learned. And then you will automatically know that you are able to diagnose the case. Okay, should we go? App name is Ayu Rhythm. Ayu Rhythm. Immediate expression. Write down the case. Immediate expression. The pricking pulse. Kishore. Somebody Patu. Somebody Patu. It's a pricking pulse, regular, full, warm, index 3 plus, middle 3 plus, ring 3 plus. I hope everybody is able to see that. You have to write it out. For those who have not able to write, I have just typed it and put it in the chat. Then superficial. Index 2 plus, swan, middle 3 plus, frog, ring 2 plus, snake. Then we go to deep level. It is index 2 plus, middle 3 plus. Sabdosha, index second part, middle, entire finger, ring second part, and dhatu level we got ring finger. You must have seen we are not checking regularity, the nature, the fullness, the warmness in any other four except immediate expression. Gati is only examined at superficial level, not in any other level. The intensity is not examined in Sabdosha and Dhatu level. It's only where it is present is examined. So you have to write the case like this. You have to write the case like this. And then try to analyze. Now let us begin with immediate expression. What does pricking means? I'm expecting answers from you in the chat box. Pricking is absolutely fine. Pathology. Everybody understand this? Some kind of pathology there. Right. When it is regular, what does it mean? When it is regular, what does it mean? So those who have written it is physiology, heart rate normal is a useless idea because it has a particular meaning which other people have read. The no serious involvement, cardiovascular system involvement is not apparent. That is what the meaning is, regular. When it is full, what does it mean? What does it mean? Full, acute condition, absolutely fine. Absolutely. When it is warm, what does it mean? Ama, absolutely correct. So now we have index. In all the three fingers, we got 3 plus. What does it mean? When it is on all three fingers, what does it mean? Of course, it is 3 plus, it means a strong action. But which good strength, Kirti? You are absolutely wrong. No, Tridosha is humbug, foolish. We have very specific understanding in immediate expression about fingers. No, Nupur, you are wrong. You are wrong. Yes, index is the lower part of the body, middle is the middle part of the body, and ring is the upper part of the body. So it means the all body is involved. The entire body is involved. If you check it out, you can find index 3 plus, middle 3 plus, and ring 3 plus. Means in the entire body, it is a strong activity in all over the body. Index, middle, and ring, all 3 plus means its strong activities in entire body, the involvement of complete body. Now I'm really surprised when you say it is normal, strong. What is strong and normal? No, you have to understand here that the fingers have a very specific phenomena. Index tells you about the lower part of the body, middle tells you about the Nabhi to Hriday, and ring tells you about the part of the body which is above Hriday. So here, all the three parts are involved, lower, middle, and upper. What is it means? It means the entire body is involved. It simply means the entire body is involved. Right? Now you have got immediate expression, the gross analysis. Gross analysis is what? It's an acute condition where ama is involved, the entire body is involved. It's a disease condition, no cardiac involvement. So this is what your immediate expression gives you. Now let us go to the superficial expression. How to understand superficial expression? The index finger tells you about in superficial. Now we are in a different level. So you have to remember this. We are in a different level. What index tells you? No vata dosha. Kushendra, it is not vata dosha. It is vata sthana. Absolutely right, Deepak. Vata sthana. It is vata sthana. So index finger has vata sthana, and there is, we have got swan activity. Where is udana in the superficial, my dear? We have got index finger 2 plus swan. Not involvement, the activity in Vatasthana, moderate karya of kapha. In Vatasthana, what we get? Index finger 2 plus swan. So it is moderate kapha activity in Vatasthana. It is moderate kapha activity in Vatasthana. In middle finger, it is, middle finger is you got strong activity of pitta. Pitta karya, high activity of pitta in pitta sthana. Very good. Now we come to ring finger. So it is what it is. Moderate karya of vata in kapha sthana. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Now two levels have been over. You got immediate, and second you got dosha sthiti or vikruti sthiti. It says there is moderate kapha activity in vata sthana, strong pitta activity in pitta sthana, and moderate vata activity in kapha sthana. Is it clear? What is then the deep is? Now we are at deep. So at deep, what we find? It is what it is in deep. So what is the prakriti? Which prakriti it is there? Pitta vata. Absolutely right. Why? Why somebody has been sticking to udana in prakriti? I have never heard of udan prakriti anywhere. Yes, strong pitta and moderate vata, mild vata, a weak vata. So it is a pitta pradhan pitta vata prakriti. It is pitta pradhan pitta vata prakriti. You got it? Pitta pradhan, because pradhan is in the pitta. So pitta pradhan pitta vata prakriti. Third level also cleared. Now we go to the fourth level. That is, fourth level is subdosha level. In subdosha we got second part on index finger. Fifth, and the entire fingertip. These are location, neither the prominence. Remember, in fourth level you get subdosha. Subdosha is organ involvement, neither the dominance or prominence. It is which organ is involved. So udana organ is involved, rajaka, the skin is involved, and third is so what about ring finger? It is Aulambaka. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. And now we go to the last. Very simple. So, Dhatu. So tell me, which Dhatu is involved? Which Dhatu is involved? Absolutely. Everybody is very strong on this. Absolutely fine. Now, we have got all the five pictures. And we have to take them all together and make it a diagnosis. So now, it's a diagnostic phenomenon. It's a disease. First thing, it's a disease where no cardiac involvement. It's an acute condition. There is a AMA involvement and it's all over the body. It's the first part. Second part tells you that there is some kind of kaphakarya. Kaphakarya is some kind of congestion going in Vatasthana. Second, in Pittasthana, it is strong Pitta activity. So there is some kind of increased temperature in Pittasthana. And when we go to the Kaphasthana, it tells us some kind of movement, chalatva in Kaphasthana. We go to the Prakriti. Prakriti, as we all know, it is Pitta Pradhan, Pitta Vatatmak Prakriti. And then which is the Vatasthana? It tells you about Udana. Which organs are involved? The chest is involved, the respiration is involved. Where you get some congestion, kapha activity. Which part of Pitta involved? Skin, the entire body. So temperature has increased in the entire body. And then it comes to once again the chest. But there is some Vata activity. Normally there is the liquid has to be there. But when Vata happens there, it comes to the dryness of that kapha area or some kind of movement in that kapha area. Something they wanted to throw it out. And now we go to the dhatu level. So it is rasadhatu. So please write down the diagnosis. Please write down the diagnosis. You have to specific more, Akash. Not only Jwara. Jwara is right. But then you have to more specific, elaborate it. What kind of Jwara? Shwasa, you don't get Rajak Pitta active, and Shwasa is not on all over body activity. There is some kind of Bhanupriya, good, or we can say some kind of respiratory. Very good. Pneumonia and other things. Absolutely. This is how you come to diagnosis. This is a classical nadi of common nadi of COVID patients. So the fever causing some kind of respiratory element where there is coughing and there is a pain in the chest, congestion. That kind of pulse is seen. So that is how one need to diagnosis. So this is how one has to use all those five levels of diagnostic nadi into diagnosis. I hope you have understood this and enjoyed being with me for last 6 days. It was a good journey for me. Unfortunately, I cannot see you all. I cannot hear you all. But I'm sure that you heard me and it would be definitely useful. It will be definitely useful for your full life hereafter to examine the pulse and uh, diagnose the patient. So now we'll take some question answers. How accurate these apps are to the given facility? They are pretty good. So you put your questions in the answers in the question bar. Okay. मेरा अस्पताल नहीं है बेटा. I have a OPD. Trilokji, I don't have a hospital. I have an OPD. So very difficult. But I do conduct residential training program in pulse diagnosis. There you can stay with me, learn pulse of multiple patients together, and you will really enjoy that. धातु लेवल का एनालिसिस सबने ठीक किया. पित्त के स्थान में कफ की कौन सी एक्टिविटी मिल रही है आपको? वहां पर तो आपको अलग चीजें मिली है. My YouTube channel is Nadi Guru Vaidyanatha Sanjay. You can search it out. There are multiple courses I conduct. One of the courses is University approved, MUHS. Maharashtra University of Health Sciences is approved course as a PG fellowship program in pulse diagnosis. So, unfortunately, these 2 years, because of COVID, the admissions have not been done. But now, I hope if everything goes well, by October we'll start the batch. And it has multiple things. You have to be there one full year attending the patients of various department, check the pulse, and learn pulse diagnosis at very deep level. Unfortunately, we don't have time to share a soft pulse. Soft is a physiological phenomenon. You can find some of the cases explained on my YouTube channel. Please visit that. Okay. So thank you very much once again to the entire team of Nirok Street for providing me an opportunity to interact with you all. And it was really fun to speak all alone. Normally, I interact. I love interacting students. I love them watching them how they hold pulse. I love them to correct it. I love them to see their reactions on their face. What is their body language? But that will be sometime else. We can always meet and do that. But for this opportunity, I really thank Dr. Abhishek Gupta and the entire team of Nirok Street for making this happen as their first program of training people, and especially for those people who won their competition. When this competition was announced, I have provided the pulse diagnosis training to all their winners. I have accepted that. So I fulfilled my promise through this. And my book name is Pulse Diagnosis in Computer Age. The another pen drive is I'll just check it out if it is there with me. If I can show you some of those goodies. Yes, I have. This is my book. pulse diagnosis in computer age. This is my DVD, Nadi Prashikshak. It's a self-learning program, master trainer in pulse diagnosis. This is my workbook. Those who want to practice this entire phenomena, they can use this workbook because it is designed for pulse diagnosis workshops. And the latest of my creation is this. It is Nadi E Sahita. It's a very comprehensive compilation of my presentations, my ebooks, my videos, my recordings in two languages, Hindi and English. All the 6 days complete recording is available. There are some notes in Hindi and some videos other than the recording. Very good presentations, various sites of pulse diagnosis, variations in the pulse which can be observed. So I think, so that's why it is named E-Sahita. There are charts, photographs, and everything. It is real fun to have it. So those who are interested to purchase this can send me a WhatsApp on 9819 232 755 or can contact Nirok Street. So if you send me a WhatsApp message or a text message on this number 9819 232 755. In WhatsApp, it is easy for me to share my catalog of all the material I have, study materials, and how to what the pricing of respective study material. And then if you send me a WhatsApp, I can tell you how can you get that. We normally send it through speed post from Mumbai because that is the only method recently available in these post-COVID lockdown days. So thank you once again. Thank you all. Hope you liked it. So I can just make a list of whatsoever is available with me is first is my book, second is my workbook, third is my DVD, fourth is E Samhita, recorded lectures, notes in Hindi language. Or not only Hindi, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi language. And soon, because this book is almost getting sold out, I got some 100 copies left with me. So hereafter it will be E-Sahita, a very large book will be available. This my book contains Sharangdar Bhav Prakash Ratnakar's phenomena, technology, anatomy, physiology, Chinese pulse diagnosis, modern medicine's pulse diagnosis, and one specific pulse diagnosis for Panchakarma, PD&D. So hope this could be really helpful to you all. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you Nirok Street. Thank you Abhishek ji and your team. Thank you.